Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Allison Turner. I think most of you know me. If you're seeing this live stream, I'm the founder of Batcat Media Group, which is home to The Allison Turner and Dream Plan Start Grow, which is my podcast. I am jumping on today because of some situations that happened this week. So yesterday, I went to a business luncheon for women that was done by the Boca Raton Chamber called Successful Women in Business. And the speaker was their Diamond Award winner. So their Diamond Award winner is someone that's like given back to the community. I don't know all the, I went last year. I didn't get a chance to go this year. But Jennifer Jolly is the Diamond Award winner. And she spoke yesterday at this luncheon. And it was interesting because one of her advice, or some of her advice to someone in their 20s was, and she's probably, I'm guessing, in her 50s somewhere, was make sure that you are seizing opportunities. So don't feel like you have to schedule your life out. Meaning, a lot of us, especially if we're business owners, we're like, what's the 3-year plan and the 5-year plan and the 10-year plan? And you're asked that when you're like 18, what's your 5-year plan? And, sometimes opportunities come up that maybe you should take. Maybe they're not on the 5-year plan or the 3-year plan. Maybe they're not in your week plan. And one of my biggest challenges early on in my entrepreneurship was, I would schedule out my day. So say I wouldn't have anything scheduled. So I would have all this work to get done, and then something would happen. A client site would have some issues, or a phone call would come in that I needed to take, or some event came up that I needed to go to. And it would frustrate me because I'm like, okay, I planned out my whole week and this is how it's supposed to be and everything's kosher and good. And now I gotta, now all this isn't gonna get done. So I get frustrated when really the opportunities presenting themselves may have been more important than me keeping to a schedule. And that was one of the things that she kind of pointed out yesterday. She's the general manager for Boca Grove Country Club in Boca Raton, Florida, that sometimes opportunities present themselves, and it may be like a new job that maybe you weren't even trying to get. Someone came after, headhunted you for, or, if you're a business owner, it may be a new opportunity that you weren't expecting and that wasn't on your business plan. And that doesn't mean automatically go for it, but sometimes there are good opportunities that maybe you should consider. So for me, this is something kind of minor, but this week on Tuesday, I started getting emails from the area director for my Toastmaster club. And I was like, what is this about? So I replied and said hey, what's going on here? Why am I getting this? And he's like, oh, well, you finished. So we have a whole speech contest, right, every year. And so I finished second in my club behind this, this other person who's a great speaker. And and so apparently she's applying for a position in the area or the district. And so she can't compete now. So the contest is tomorrow. And I was be told on Tuesday about this. And so I finally figured out, I was like, oh, well, I have my class for my dog. I've got all this stuff. What am I going to talk about? And so I wasn't going to do it. And then he called me yesterday and, it was like, oh, it's an opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And then I heard Jennifer speak yesterday at this luncheon. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should adjust my schedule and actually focus in on completing this speech and it's virtual. So that's, how hard is that? And doing the speech and taking the opportunity that's been presented to me that I may not get again, right? So that's why I wanted to talk about it a little bit this morning, because even though it's requiring me to shift my schedule some, and focus a little bit more today on creating, looking at my past speeches and either finding one of those or taking pieces of those and creating the new speech for tomorrow, whatever that's going to look like. I'm going to find out. I have it kind of semi-mapped out as of last night. But that's where I was like, you know what? Let's seize the opportunity. Let's create whatever's going to come out of this. Worst case scenario, it's going to be an opportunity to speak again. Worst case scenario, it's going to be a learning experience. Best case scenario, I win the area contest and I move on to the district contest. So, there's a lot of opportunity to move forward. And that's what I would say to you today. Today's Friday. Look at your opportunities. If something comes up in your radar that was completely unexpected, and maybe it's going to require you to move your time around a different way or whatever it's going to be, look at your opportunities and maybe consider those opportunities. Maybe they're there for a reason. Maybe they're there because they're challenging you to better you. I hope that's been helpful for some people. I hope you have a fabulous Friday. I'm looking forward to this contest tomorrow. I'll let you all know how things go. I think it's early in the morning, so not a lot of time to prepare, but I'll get it done. And have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.